Hi students, in this video we are going to discuss about special type of pointers. The topics we are going to discuss is pointer, pointer operators, void pointer, null pointer, pointer to pointer. First we will discuss about what is a pointer. Pointer is a variable that contains the address of another variable. A variable will be stored in memory in a particular address. That address will be stored in another variable. That variable will be called pointer. The data type of variable, pointer variable, is the same as the data type of a value that the address is having or holds. So the value will be stored in some address. That address we will store in a pointer. Whatever that value is, integer, float, character, anything, the same data type will be used for pointer also. Syntax is data type star variable. Because it is a pointer, it is going to have address, not the value. We have to specially precede it with star. Then only compiler will understand it is a pointer variable. Example, int star p. This pointer is having data type integer. So it can point to a value of integer type. It can have the address of integer value. If you are creating or declaring float star ptr, then that pointer is going to have address of floating point value. If you create a char star p1, then pointer p1 is going to point to a character value. How will you initialize a pointer? We have to declare first the pointer. That is, we will give the data type, what type of data it is going to point. But how will you initialize the pointer? What address it has to have? We have to use the ampersand symbol, address operator. Pointer initialization is the process of assigning address of a variable to a pointer variable. Pointer variable can only contain address of a variable of the same data type. Address operator ampersand is used to determine the address of a variable. Ampersand returns the address of the variable that is associated with it. So how you will declare and initialize a pointer is, there is one variable with value int a equal to 10. Then you have to declare a pointer of same data type integer, int star ptr. Then you should give ptr is equal to address of a. So pointer ptr will have the address of a, in which in that address value 10 will be stored. Now, pointer operators. If you want to use pointers, then definitely there should be two special operators we have to use. For getting the address of some value and storing it in pointer, we need ampersand symbol. So ampersand means address of operator. It is also called referencing operator. Then if you want to get the value in that particular pointer location, pointer address, we have to use star. So star is the value at operator, or indirectly we will get the value from the address. What value is stored in address, we will go there and get it. So it is called indirection operator or also dereferencing operator. Ampersand stands for address of, and it is used to retrieve the address of a variable. Star stands for value at address, and it is used to access the value at a location by means of its addresses. C provides two special operators. We saw that now. Now we are going to discuss special type of operators that is supported in C. First one is void pointer. Void pointer is a special type of pointer. This pointer is a pointer which has no associated data type with it. We will not give any data type, specific data type to a pointer. Means we have to give a void. Void means anything can be permitted, any data type. You can point to any data from any data type and it can be casted to any type. It can point to any data type from an integer value or a float to a string of characters. So the same pointer First, it can point to integer value, then it can point to float value, or then it can point to any other type like string also. So how we have to declare it? Void pointers cannot be dereferenced. So we can't get the value using the void pointer, because compiler may get confused whether currently we are going to get integer value or float value or what type of value. Here is the example of void pointer. So if you are here in this particular program, int n equal to 10, void star ptr equal to ampersand n. So now pointer star ptr is a pointer. It is going to have integer address, integer value address. So we don't specify int, we are specifying void. So when you want to print the value, you can't print using star directly, because void doesn't have integer. In the fifth line, we just give void. So we can't directly print star ptr. First, we should say in void pointer, currently what data is available. Currently, integer data's address is there. So when you are printing, explicitly you have to add int star. Then in the front, you should have star of. Data type is now integer. Pointer is pointing to integer data. Then you have to give ptr. Okay, this is void pointer. Then it will get the value in that particular address, pointer address. Next one is null pointer. Null means nothing. A null pointer is a special type of pointer which points to nothing. If currently some pointer doesn't point to any address, we will initially give null. Null is a constant. Usually it is 0. Null is a constant that is defined in the standard library and is equivalent to 0 for a pointer. The null pointer basically stores the null value. When a null value is assigned to a pointer, then the pointer is considered as null pointer. Null pointer doesn't point to any memory location. Initially, if we don't know currently what address the pointer has to point, we can initially keep it as null. Example for null pointer initialization, int star ptr is equal to null. Pointer is the variable name. Null is the value. Use of null pointer. Why we go for null pointer? It is used to initialize a pointer when the pointer is not assigned any valid memory address currently. Example, main of we declare a pointer that is null pointer, then we return 0. So here is some example. Just we initialize a pointer to null and we are trying to print the value of pointer. It prints 0. Null pointer value is 0. Next, we go for a pointer to pointer. Pointer to pointer is also called a double pointer. That is, if you are having a pointer that it will have the address of a value, then that pointer address can be stored in another pointer. Then that pointer will be called double pointer. For double pointer, we have to use a double star. Here you see var is a variable. It has 300 value. Now ptr, we create star ptr. Ptr is a pointer. Ptr is equal to address of var. Sixth line you have that. So it is going to have address of var, that is 300. Then we are declaring in the fifth line int star star pptr, that is pointer to pointer, another variable we are creating. And in the seventh line, we are going to store address of a pointer variable inside this pptr. So this will become pointer to pointer. As it is going to have another pointer variable's value as its value, then it is a double pointer. So value of variable directly, if you print, it will print 300. You can see the output 300. Value available at the star ptr. Indirectly using first pointer, we are going to the value means star ptr we have to give. It will also print 300. If you want to go to will go to, it will have address of another pointer. That pointer will have the address of the value 300. Then compiler will go and take 300 from that address. So you have to use double star PPTR. Pointer is a variable that contains the address of another variable. Similarly, another pointer variable can store the address of this pointer variable. That is called a double pointer. So in this video, we have discussed about what is a pointer, pointer operator, and void pointer, null pointer, and pointer to pointer. Thank you.